I gotta get out, man. My grandma's just unnecessarily racist and shit. You can't even watch TV like you want to. You know what I'm saying? Turn that damn TV off. Like, what the fuck is Superman? I don't give a damn. I don't like him. Shit, he's a white man with too much power. Like, you say shit like that.
The cutest kid I ever taught was the smallest. He was 3.5. The others were 4, 4.5, 5. And he had a very strong Mexican accent, which is very charming because when a child has an accent other than your own, it's like you're talking to a real live Muppet. So a couple years ago, the day before Halloween, he comes up to me and he says, "Yosh?" Because that's how you say Josh with a strong Mexican accent. The J's become Y's, and I don't quibble or complain because I like the arrangement the Mexican people and I have with burritos, and I don't want to jeopardize that in any way. So he says, "Yosh," and I say, "Yes." And he says, "I am going to be Batman," because he's 3 and he thinks that's a job you can have. It's like, "Oh, you mean like when you grow up?" And he goes, "Jesus Cristo, no. I mean like right now, I am Bruce Wayne. But later, when I put on my outfit, then I am Batman." So cute, right? Next day, Halloween, comes in his bat suit, just happy as a clam, flexing. Till the middle of the day, I see him, and he's just crouched in the corner looking sad by himself. I go, "What's wrong, dude?" And he stands up, and I can see that he'd wet his pants. That's what I said, guys. I was like, "Oh no, did Batman have a little accident?" And he goes, "No, Bruce Wayne peed in my outfit."
I recently ruined my nephew's birthday party because I'm an adult and I use logic, and he's 7. And he was having a birthday party, and I was like, "What do you want your birthday party to be?" And he's like, "I want it to be superheroes." And I was like, "Great, I didn't talk to girls in high school. What superhero do you want to be?" And he's like, "I want to be Incredible Hulk." And I was like, "Slow down. 2 things need to happen for you to become a superhero, all right? Hulk is not a superhero. Here's why. These 2 things that need to happen: 1, you need to start off like a regular loser. 2, something awesome happens to you. Now you have all these cool powers, and your life is clearly better, right? For example, Spider-Man is Peter Parker. He's this high school nerd. People hit his lunch out of his hands, shove him into lockers. Really disrespectful to this guy, even though he's super good at math, all right? Then he gets bit by this special spider, right? Now he can shoot webs out of his hands. He has neighborhood crime watch in his head. He doesn't have to wear glasses anymore. He got free LASIK, guys. His girlfriend's a 12 out of a 10. That is a clear arc, all right? His life has benefited in all avenues. Now give you an example of what's going on here. The Incredible Hulk is this genius scientist, Bruce Banner. He's already killing it in the science game. My parents would be really proud of this guy. He's doing really well for himself. He gets into a radioactive accident. Now whenever he gets angry, he turns into a giant green dumbass. Hulk smash? How about Hulk could get a GED? You're embarrassing everyone here. And how sad are you when you have to go meet other superheroes? Like when he has to go meet the Avengers and they have to talk about their powers. Like he's talking to Thor and Captain America and he's like, "Oh, what do you do?" I'm Captain America. I'm like a military super soldier. I killed some people. You may have heard of them. The Nazis? Who are you? I'm Thor. I have a great head of hair. I have a hammer, and I'm a god. It's in order of importance. Who are you? Me. I'm just like I'm like a scientist first and foremost. It's like mostly a scientist. Then when I get angry, I turn into like a giant green doofus. Just like go around my community destroying public property. Just no regards for anyone's personal welfare. And then I'll just wake up like several hours later, like naked in the woods. I'm sorry, I'm crying. I've lost so many t-shirts. I don't know where they are.
Anybody psyched for the new Batman movie? Yeah, I like Batman all right, but he's a billionaire. You can't think of a better way to fight crime than to put on black and punch people in the face at night? Why don't you start some Big Brothers programs? You know what I'm saying? Why don't you start a math camp, Bruce? You know what I mean? Why don't you do something proactive? You know what I mean? Like, I want to see little ghetto kids. You know, they be doing their math programs, be like, the math problems, to be like, man, I can't get this math problem, man. You forgot to carry the 2. Batman be right there. Like, Batman, why are you helping me with my math programs right now? Why are you helping me with my math problems? So I don't have to punch you in your face in 10 years. Scared straight. Here's utility belt beats, Scantron sheets, and number 2 pencils.
Who saw Black Panther? Who watched Black Panther? Black Panther, of course the black people did. Look, if y'all didn't, look. Black Panther's my favorite movie I've ever seen in my life. I didn't watch it, but I'm gonna tell you why I didn't see it though. I've only gone to see it once, and it was at the premiere. And honestly, niggas wouldn't shut up. Like, they kept talking. I'm like, niggas, shut up. I'm trying to watch the movie. I didn't end up watching it. I didn't get to see it. But I tell everyone it's my favorite movie because if you're black, you know that's what you're supposed to say. You love Black Panther, you gotta walk around. When someone's like, Black Panther, you gotta be like, Black Panther, nigga, I watched it. Friday, watched it. Boys in the Hood, watched it. Black Panther, it's like the 3 movies. Here's the thing. I like Black Panther. I think it should have won an Oscar. I'm just kidding, it came out this year. She the only one that got it. See, the rest of the audience is like, yeah, it should have won an Oscar. Yo, here's what I always thought was interesting. And I want to propose it to you, sir, in the interracial couple.
We're not interracial, I'm Australian.
Yes. Oh, you do know you're white, though. And I'll explain to you. So if we were in a car and a cop pulled us over and was like, get on the floor, nigger, you'd look at me like, you better get on the floor. Like, you wouldn't all of a sudden be like, officer, actually, I'm Australian. You wouldn't, I'm part kangaroo. You wouldn't do that. You would look at me like, this nigga better get on the floor. I bet you change your accent and everything. You'd be like, hello, no, I'm Stacy. Like, don't play. The reason I brought up this to the interracial couple is simple. I want to say, did you guys go watch Black Panther?
I saw it by myself.
I know you did. Because I know you're not taking the white girl to see Black Panther. Because let's say you take the white girl to go to Inglewood, you go to Inglewood and all the black girls are looking at you like, forever, nigga. Like, it's awkward. But what's more awkward? What's more awkward?
I just met her though.
Oh yeah, you just met. I get it, player on player.
I saw the movie.
Yeah, you saw the movie before. This shit came out yesterday, nigga. Like, what do you mean? Look, let me explain something to you. You can't, I'm one of you, bro. I'm not one of her. You can tell her shit like, no, I just need to use your credit. Mine's under construction. It doesn't work like that for me. I know the truth. I just want to know, what's more awkward? What's more awkward? If you took her to watch Black Panther in Compton, or if you went with her white family to watch Get Out, which one would be more awkward? Which one's weirder? Like, because in Black Panther it's like Wakanda forever, but in Get Out, it's like when the Sunken Place happens, and if her father reached over and was like, hey Jamal, popcorn, like you'd be like, no!
My favorite superhero has to be, like, because there's so many superheroes now, all the new ones, but my favorite one has to be the first one, Superman. That was the first one. And I didn't see the new movie, but remember the first Superman movie ever. There was always this guy, when Superman came flying, there was this guy who always was like, is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's Superman. So that always happened. The guy was like that. So I started to wonder, like, how often the same guy was like, is it a bird? Yeah. Yeah, it's a bird, yeah. And I think that had to happen like way more. Because if you calculate, it's like there's so many more birds than there are supermen. So every 5 minutes the guy is like, oh, and it's quite weird. Like, how can the guy not even distinguish between a bird and a plane? Like, I've never made that mistake, I think. Like, is it a bird? Is it like, concentrate a little bit, please. Just, they look very different. Is it a kite? Is it a helicopter? Well, how bad is your eyesight? I hope that guy never goes hunting. Like, is it a bird? No, it's my dog. Don't.
Okay, so there's this 5-year-old kid dying of leukemia. He was a Make-A-Wish kid, right? And his dying wish was to be Batman for one day. I don't know why that would be your wish. I'd wish for a cure, but hey, he's 5, right? Wishes to be Batman for a day. The whole city of San Francisco rallies behind this kid, right? People come out into the streets. A dude donated his Lamborghini. They painted it black like the Batmobile. He fought a dude dressed up as the Joker, right? He drove the Batmobile to City Hall. The mayor of San Francisco gave him the keys to the city. Thank you, Batkid. We couldn't have done it without you. He was like, yeah, that's right. He was on the front page of the San Francisco Chronicle. It says, Batkid saves the day. I was like, really? I mean, technically the adults kind of set the whole thing up, but all right, we'll give it to you. And it was this amazing moment for humanity. But then I read up more about this kid, Miles, and it turns out he beat leukemia. So he's just gonna live. And I feel bad for his parents, because what are they gonna do for his 6th birthday? Like, you set the bar at Caped Crusader. He had to die. You can't just give him a bike the next year like, oh, here you go, Miles, it's a Huffy. Where's the Batmobile, Mom? Where the fuck's the Batmobile? Like, he had to die, do you understand? He peaked way too early. You know that, right? He's gonna do normal human things, and it's gonna pale in comparison to Bat Day. He's gonna have sex for the first time, and it's gonna suck. The girl's gonna be like, did it feel good, Miles? Not as good as justice. Not as good as avenging your parents' death. You're a jerk, Miles. Call me Batman. I may not be the hero you want, but I am the hero Gotham City needs. I call your vagina Gotham City. Amy, come back. Amy, let me rattle them cages. You see, he had to die. You understand?
I don't know enough information about either subject to take a stance when nerds debate each other. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I think The Dark Knight Rises is a good movie, but every time I say that in public, nerds that I don't even know will beeline it right at me, and they come at me with this nerd confidence. When the hell did that start becoming a thing? Nerds, and anybody who starts a sentence with, well, actually, that's a fucking nerd who's attempting to ruin your day by proving you wrong. And this nerd comes at me, I swear to God, I think The Dark Knight Rises is a good movie. And he comes at me and he's like, well, actually, the director failed to realize that if Bane can't take his mask off, how does he eat? What? Is that real? That's why you didn't like the movie? You want to watch Bane eat? There's nothing but chaos going on in that entire movie. What he's saying is after they blow up the bridges and they kidnap Batman and break his back, put him in that prison, the movie would be 10 times better if they cut to a scene where Bane is at a Denny's eating a Grand Slam, you fucking idiot! He's just sitting in a booth with 8 of his cronies, he's got the mask pushed up to his forehead, like, these eggs are delicious, brothers. Our cholesterol rises. What the fucking... But now, every time I watch The Dark Knight Rises, I'm sitting on my couch going, well, fuck, how does he eat? Goddamn nerds.